Well, hey y'all, welcome to today's video. We have got some furniture moving and a little bit of sweeping and some rearranging and some working out. This is just a casserole of leftover things from the pantry that is called My Life. That was pretty cute. I just came up with that on my own. So we'd originally planned on moving all the couches on Saturday when I was off, but because of time's sake, we ended up moving them on Wednesday because we had plans Thursday evening, Friday evening, and I was off on Wednesday, so we just went ahead and did it. It I don't This was just a ton of junk up underneath there. So we moved these to the back. We were gonna wait a little bit because the back room is becoming a catch-all, which is only okay because we kind of planned that. We've got a bed that we're not sure what we're doing with right this minute. We know we want to keep it. We're not really sure where to store it. So it's kind of back there right now until we figure out what we're going to do with it. Joe needs this bed eventually, so there's no sense in getting rid of it. But he wanted his twin size bed back. I'm sorry, the bed that we got that is back there is the one that was in Joe's room. It is a full size. Joe is currently in a twin size. If you guys know my 8-year-old, you know that he is very, very tall, and it is not going to be long before that twin size bed won't be practical. So I don't want to just throw this bed away or donate it or, you know what I mean, just get rid of it. So we're going to keep it. We just got to find a spot for it. So I feel like that's a very practical reason to keep it. So we went over to the little trailer and got my other couch and brought it over here. It is from Wayfair. I am not linking it because I don't recommend it. I kind of had mixed feelings on it when I first got it, but as time's gone on and I thought about how much money, I do not recommend this couch at all. I do like that it comes apart and then you can connect it again, but it's just, it was $1,000 and I feel like maybe that is cheap. It is cheap for a couch nowadays, but I still don't think for the quality that it was worth it. So you will not see a link down there below. So we're setting it up in here. I do like though that you can rearrange the pieces and you guys will see that. So it is the same couch from here that you guys are going to see when we walk in the room. This is my little trailer. There's not much out of here. Well, I've taken some stuff out, but you can't really tell too much. My bed's gone, but we moved the other mattress back there. So just a trigger warning, if needles bother you in any way, shape, or form, after I show you guys my couch and it's set up at the new house, I show a very quick video of my experience with dry needling in my face. I do give a warning across the screen. I need to move this over there. The couch needs to be cleaned again. I cleaned it a while back, but I just didn't realize it. I don't realize how big this couch is either. Like, it's huge. I'm probably going to switch out those curtains. And this rug, I think, might clash a little bit with it. I know, it's kind of ironic because the camo couches were in here before. But I figure if you're going to clash, you got to really clash. But I think this is it looks like it's trying to be too similar. Oh, look, I got my nails done. Okay, so this is all over the place. But you know, I don't even know why I'm giving that disclaimer because it's always all over the place. But I just hurt my finger. I just don't feel like doing it anymore. So hopefully you guys will see this once it's all put together. I'm gonna scooch that back. I think that's gonna go in the back room. And we have another one left at the house, another ottoman that we're gonna bring over. So I'm trying to avoid covering that vent, but I don't know how I feel about it right now. We may switch it over. I think it does look a little awkward with nothing over there, so maybe I'll move the ottoman over there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. That might stay. I think it's always good to have one extra chair. We just don't know where. And yes, we just finished organizing all that stuff. And we have another mess again. But I think this move is more difficult than the last one and the one before, because both those times it was moving stuff into a completely clean slate, and now we're trying to move stuff back in, move new stuff in, try to bring old stuff out, and there's a lot of emotional baggage with it too. But again, I've constantly preached on the absurdity of how much time we spend on stuff. Like, it is just ridiculous. Like, everything is just so, like, just stop. There's so much time and energy and money and everything else just wasted on stuff. But I'm very blessed for this. I'm very glad we can have a new couch in here, newish, and you know, it'll be nice. It's a sort of fresh start. Jeremy went ahead and moved that back for me. Do you think this clashes? The blue rug with the black couch. I mean, I guess we have a blue wall. That doesn't look blue in this, but that's actually blue. So it might kind of tie. We'll figure it out. I haven't worked out in 3 or 4 days. Anyway, I skipped like 3 workouts this week on accident. Well, not on accident. I just had to go and get the dry needling thing, which it's the day after, and I don't feel any different. So I don't know if it worked or not, but it was worth a shot. I have TMJ really bad, and I've been seeing a chiropractor for it. I got Invisalign to fix my teeth because they said it would help. That's not really helped any. The chiropractor's not really helped any. The massage just kind of helped, so I don't know what the next step is. Anyway, I've noticed now I've hit that age where I have to work out in order to not feel tired, extra tired, because I feel tired all the time anyway. But when I don't work out, I feel even more tired. I feel groggy and everything else. So I'm gonna pick back up on my workout because it's been 3 days, and this is where I struggle. Like just one day and then it kind of snowballs. So we're making sure that I get right back into it. So yeah, we're gonna work out. But I said that to say I had that done yesterday, so that's why I didn't work out. The day before I didn't work out because I can't remember why. Something was going on. There was a lot going on and I just didn't have the time. And then the day before I had to be at work really early. So I kind of just didn't because I figured I needed to go to bed and there was too much going on. So I had to give up something that day and I was working out. So now we're gonna get back on it because I can't work out tomorrow because Jeremy and I are going to see the Vitamin String Quartet. All right, so now I'm gonna get to it. My watch died. I hate that. I can't be dependent upon it, but man, it almost feels like it's not a real workout if I don't have it, but it'll be fine. I would say that I look super goofy doing this sped up, but I look super goofy in real life when I work out too. And I really only just put these on because, well, my wrists do bother me a little bit, but mainly I say, well, mess up my nails. And I do work out in my bare feet sometimes. I'm not sure why. And like I said before, don't ever follow anything that I do. Always make sure that you do what's tailored to you and talk to your doctor and all that jazz. I'm just showing you guys what I do. Jeremy and I try to do this at least 3 nights a week, different workouts, and then run 2 more. Like I said before, this week we just had too much stuff going on. I had the dry needling happen, and that same day I think that was my nail appointment too, so working out just didn't happen in between getting Joe and stuff. But that's okay. The important thing is we picked it right back up. And as I'm doing this voiceover, Jeremy and I are actually getting ready to go on a date night. So we're going to run on Saturday, which is when you guys are seeing this. But I'm super proud of myself. It was kind of the motivation I needed was beating my time at that race. So we have signed up for 3 more races over the winter. And like if you beat all of them, or not beat all of them, if you complete all of them, you get some kind of special jacket and all that stuff. But anyway, it's a good way to keep us motivated. But these are much easier than the other ones because they're all flat. Jeremy was in here working out with me. He just didn't end up in most of the shots. I wish working out went this quick. Jeremy ended up taunting me into upping my weight some part of this. And he was right. Look how funny this looks. That wasn't an accident. That was an actual exercise. I didn't have like bees in my pants or anything. And it looked just as goofy in real time. Okay, so here we are back in the office. And again, this is one of those things it was not all that I wanted to do, but I at least got some of it done. And that's just kind of what Jeremy and I have to be okay with, because I think it was already time for bed. And I was just trying to get at least a little bit of something done. So all that stuff is up on the couches so Harry won't jump on it. But like I said, this is not, either of us do not want this to stay that way. But we just don't know what to do with the bed at the moment. We'd like to turn it into a guest bed when our daughter moves out. We don't know when that's going to be right now. So she's kind of figuring out what she's doing. And that's what we're kind of all just kind of waiting around to see what's going on. And in the meantime, it's okay back there. We've got Joe set up a little TV and he can play his video games. I really am tickled with this rug back here. So I just have to figure out a way for Jeremy's chair to come in and then I have got a chair coming tomorrow. All right, guys, so today's video was really short. It's been a super busy, you know what, forget that, it's always busy. So I just kind of took you guys along with the little things that we did for the week. I am now in bed and my jaw is starting to hurt a little bit. So to recap, which I'm sure I said it in the video too, I have TMJ really bad, and I've tried a whole bunch of different things, and so dry needling is the last thing to do before I go see a specialist. And I don't even really know what they do then. I know there's like some surgery where they take like fat from your butt and put it in your jaws. I don't know if mine's that bad. It's bad enough, like I don't chew gum or eat candy or anything like that. Every now and then I'll eat some of those gummy savers, but for the most part I can't. My jaw just gets super, super tired. I get some headaches. I don't get them near as bad since I have my glasses. And since I have to say, for the chiropractor, for the most part, I haven't seen too big of a difference, but I don't get near as bad of headaches like I did before. My neck does bother me. My neck's been bothering me quite a bit. At work last week, I was pulling a U-boat. Oh, I call them a U-boat. It's like a cart. And I decided I think that's what hurt my neck, because like the next day I was putting my makeup on and all of a sudden I went like this just to do whatever. And I was like, ah, like, and it was so bad. And when I was at work and I went to pull a boat again, I was like, that whole pain came back into my neck and I was like, ah. So I realized my body is starting to really kind of, like, I'm 42 and I stay in pretty good shape. My diet could be much better. But that concrete floor is starting to get to me. Man, my feet are hurting so bad. I went and had a pedicure and a manicure done the other day. I missed my nails. I know I didn't mean to like go with black, but I panicked with all the colors and I was like, you know what? It's a classic color. It'll go with everything. But I tell you what, when I have my nails and my toes done, and usually my eyebrows waxed too, but I didn't want to get out of hand. I feel like no matter what I'm wearing, no matter what I've done, like I feel put together. And when I go back and watch some of my videos to kind of just see what I need to do here and there, I was seeing the ones where I had my fingers. I was doing this. I was like, oh, I miss them. I miss them so much. So yeah, she messed up one of my thumbs though. You can't really see it. But I guess apparently black doesn't dry as well. And she had to take it off like 2 or 3 times. Now it's lumpy. But that's fine. That is what it is. I didn't realize it was messed up until after I left. And once you leave, I don't think there's too much you can do. But that's fine. And I had been doing like the pointy, I normally like the almond shape or like the stiletto, but kind of like just the old school square. I think next time I will go back to red. But apparently I read an article the other day that black nails are the new red nails. I guess there's a type of woman that has red nails. And when I think about it back in the day, like older women that had red hair, I don't know what I thought of them, but I remember thinking that's a specific type of woman. Now that I'm saying that, it's like the red lipstick thing. I don't know. Anyway, I've always loved red nail polish. I've always loved red lipstick. I thought it was classy. But now the article was saying that black is the new red. So I don't know if that's true or not. I know when I was growing up, if you had black nail polish on though, you were a goth. I did paint my nails black when I was younger because it's my way of rebelling. But now it's like I see everybody with black nail polish on. It's really not that big. I almost associate it with like simple, classy kind of business type thing. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. That wouldn't be the first time, especially coming into fashion. But I love it because it matches with everything. So you guys are going to find me doing a lot of this, a lot of And I'm not thinking about anything important. I'm probably just staring off into space trying to remember what I was thinking about. So yeah, anyway, that's what that was about. It really didn't hurt. What was weird is he did like a flick thing, but I think he was flicking the needle to put it in. I don't know, but I'll let you guys know in a couple days, probably next week video, whether it did anything or not. It's supposed to like release the tension in the muscles, because he did it all the way up here on both sides, as you guys saw in the video. And now today it actually is getting a little sore as the day goes on, but nothing bad. They said that was normal. Let's see what else. Tomorrow, well, this comes out Saturday, so hopefully Friday night Jeremy and I had a blast, and I got to wear my peasant dress finally with my little boots, which I will show you guys that in Wednesday's video. You guys should see the whole recap of everything that happened. So I'm super excited for that. And I believe not Wednesday, but Saturday, I'll let you guys know my news. I tell you what though, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if I can handle any more change. We have had so much change, and it's all been for the better. And this is good news too. It's just change, and I'm I don't know. I guess I get bored when things are the same, so I'll be thankful for this change. But I am a little overwhelmed with gratefulness, I guess, and happy things and all that. But be looking for that, not Wednesday, but Saturday, next Saturday, not this, obviously not, so next Saturday's video if I don't do a live in between there. So with that said, 6 minutes later, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all over the place. I know everything's not done, and we're going, you know, it looks like nothing's getting complete, and nothing is, but we're going slow and steady and making sure that we go through the house and sort through things and make sure that it's thorough and that it's done. I know the other day I cleaned out Joe's room. It's still clean, by the way. Still clean, still clear. It's great. I started working on the closet a little bit, and I pulled all the clothes out, and I've been going through them on the dining room table. So after I cleared the dining room table, I cluttered it up with new stuff. However, almost all of it is going out to the donation. So it's just kind of like you got to make a bigger mess before you really get it clean. So that's where we're at right now. Same with the office. I'm taking my time with it. I ordered a computer chair for my desk. I ordered one of those ADHD chairs that swivels around and you can sit on your knees. I'm really excited about that. And I remember too why I didn't work out. And I forgot. I went out with a friend Tuesday night after work, and we went and I took her a tour of downtown Charleston, and then we went up to the Spring Hill Cemetery, I think it's the big huge one in Charleston, and went and looked at all the different historical places and all that, and we just had a good time. So that's why I didn't work out on Tuesday, which I had planned that. But Monday I didn't work out because they asked me at the last minute on Sunday, I think. No, Monday. Sunday they asked me if I would come in, or no, Monday night. Anyway, Tuesday I had to be at work at 5 instead of 6. So Monday night when I got home, I didn't want to have to rush and everything else because I knew I was going to have to go to bed a little bit early. So that's why I ended up not working out Monday. But the important thing is I got back into it and I worked out today. So as you guys saw. And I believe I tried to say goodbye like 2 minutes ago, and I did what Erica always does and just rambled on. So now I really am saying goodbye. I hope wherever you guys are at, you're having a blessed one. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one.